The Unbridled campaign is the most ambitious campaign to support Boise State University, focused on student scholarships, faculty support, and what's next for athletics. I hope every donor realizes that they are co-authors of the Boise State story, and that we honestly could not do this without you.
So the endowed professorship is all due to Dr. Mary Beth Flashbart's generous donation. We are really focused on giving pre-service teachers the foundational knowledge that they need to be able to recognize signs of dyslexia early on. Literacy, it literally changes the trajectory of a life. Then each teacher that goes into a classroom impacts 25, 30 lives every single year. And so I like to think about the impact on many, many lives of children over the course of many years.
Model United Nations is an academic simulation where students get to take on the role of being a diplomat. The entirety of the Boise State Model UN program traces back to Fred Cornforth, who grew up in rural Montana with limited means, but when he was a high school student, he was able to go to a Model UN conference, and it changed his life. And because of that, this led to Fred and Jill Cornforth giving us an incredibly generous donation. And my students didn't take that for granted. Instead, they ran with it and exceeded all expectations.
The Dyckman Family Sales Program combines hands-on learning, employer partnerships, and coaching for preparing students to move into one of the most high-demand positions in business. The Dyckman gift accelerated our vision. So we were able to create new courses, host new competitions, send students to competitions, secure internships in ways that just weren't possible before.
I wouldn't be able to be where I am today getting one of my dream jobs, but also giving students that opportunity to go out and find out what their future careers are going to look like.
It is Marilyn Beck's vision that our students at Boise State are out in the community and engaging with all of our amazing arts organizations here in Boise and beyond. It's her support of these students that allows us to have these great internship experiences for them over the summer.
It's made my future feel more possible. Working in production, a lot of people are like, oh, that's a dream, or that's very far away, but it's just more real and it feels incredibly achievable. I actually feel like I can do this and it's not so far away.
The impact of your philanthropy does not just impact the students or the faculty that you are supporting or the student athletes that you're supporting. It also impacts the community that they go out and they work with, and the families that they go home to, and everybody that they interact with for generations to come.
I teach classes in artificial intelligence. I do research with AI and robots and mostly language processing. In my research specifically as an endowed professor, I mostly use the funds I get from my endowment for students, to hire students to work on cool projects. It seems like a small thing. Philanthropists donate some money and it pays a student to do a part-time job for one semester, but that could be really life-changing for that student.
Across the 28 students that were in the lab this past year, all of the graduate students were supported based on industry co-sponsorship and donations. So all of those students were able to focus on their academic pursuits, their research training, and their direct engagement with industry to work on relevant problems to help folks within the state of Idaho.
What became possible was I actually was able to do my master's here. I wasn't planning to do it, but finding out through several partnerships with programs such as Build Dairy and other philanthropy groups, I was able to get my funding full ride, and I can do my master's and continue on with work that is actually impacting not only Idaho, but a lot of the industry for food and for dairy.
So a single individual that's supported by philanthropic donation is magnified 10 times with the number of individuals that are impacted by that donation.
Idaho is right now one of the fastest growing states for semiconductor jobs. There are at least 150,000 jobs in that industry that need to be filled in the next 5 years. So I think what we're doing here at Boise State and the endowment money and philanthropy that's helping support programs that put students into those amazing careers. You know, the next generation of scientists and engineers are coming out of Boise State, and to me that's really exciting.
Sometimes I actually worry that our donors don't know what an incredible impact they have on the lives of our students and the lives of patients in Idaho and across the nation. It is the difference between students walking across the stage and getting a diploma and not.
People give out of the kindness of their heart, and I don't think they realize the generational impact that it has on students and their families and their future kids. It's really amazing. And our students go on to care for people during their most vulnerable, toughest times. And our students get to be a part of serving. And it's lovely. My favorite thing, I think, is during commencement, the president inevitably asks, would all of the first generation students stand up? And you see the impact of what our donors have chosen to do and the lives that it changes.
What excites me the most about this is that we no longer have to ask if we can reach something this big. We now know we can. And so now we have rewritten our baseline, and the question is, what can we do next? Now we have unstoppable momentum, and the future is boundless.
The North End Zone facility, which we're all sitting in tonight, became possible due to someone investing into us and believing in the mission and the vision that we had and how we were going to serve Bronco Nation. It's the impact that it has on 350 plus student athletes and the 18 sport programs that I'm so grateful to represent. We have created a space that we now can have all of our student athletes sit in the same space and create relationships, and that's what it means to be a Bronco.
Because of you, lives have been changed forever.
The philanthropic support benefits a lot of people. I'm a big believer that a rising tide floats all boats. I think that's what it's all about.
All these students really needed was for someone to believe in them, for someone to invest in them.
Their care and support has meant the entire world to me.
Thank you for the impact that you've made for students.
After I leave, the work that I've done here, some other student will pick that up and be able to build upon that.
Everybody benefits from our donors' generous spirits and their giving.
Unbridled impact to me means legacy without limits. Your generosity has unlocked human potential and proven that when Bronco Nation gets together, there's absolutely nothing that we cannot achieve. Because of you, Boise State is a better place, and our students have limitless potential.